Hello, I'm Ryan Jenkins, and in this short video, I want to share one way to stay relevant and innovate. Did you know that of the companies on the S&P 500 list, the average company tenure in 1965 was 33 years? That was a pretty long time to have a fruitful and long run. That's anticipated to shrink by 2026 to 14 years. So based on that average churn rate, that means half of today's S&P 500 firms will be replaced in just 10 years. Yes, this is the appropriate reaction to those numbers. Pretty shocking. So all this begs the question, how can we stay relevant in today's disruption-prone world? You probably have examples of how quickly things are moving, and you feel the ground moving beneath your feet. So how do we stay relevant in a disruption-prone world? Well, I'm going to give you a strategy, but before I do, let me give you a little bit more context on how to stay relevant. And you know this to be true. Right now, someone, somewhere is messing with the prevailing model of your industry. Because we live in a connected world, anybody, anywhere, someone in the garage, a 15-year-old in a garage can have an idea that can challenge the industry and disrupt things quickly. Here's the problem with prevailing models. Prevailing models cause leaders to get complacent, they cause industries to get stuck, and they cause entire companies to go under, as we saw from the list of the S&P 500 companies. So how do we stay relevant? Thinking about, and how do we burst through the prevailing model? Well, we've got to seek uniquely better. What makes your products and services uniquely better compared to your competitors? What makes them uniquely better in the marketplace? Or what makes your employer uniquely better? How are you a uniquely better employer of the services that you extend to your internal folks compared to your competitors? We have to now more than ever seek uniquely better. Now, that's a challenge. That can be hard to do, and we can't seek uniquely better in a vacuum because we don't know what we don't know. And the prevailing model is likely holding us back. So how we overcome the prevailing model and how we seek uniquely better is we have to listen to outsiders. Those are folks that are outside of your organization, outside of your industry, outside of your generation. Now more than ever, we've got to have our ear to the ground looking and listening to outsiders, because it's often in those unlikely places that we find the innovation that we need, that can connect the dots and can move the organizations forward. So in conclusion, our natural human tendency is to turn our back on our ignorance and face the familiar and comprehensible things we can control. But effective leaders face their ignorance in order to discover the uniquely better solutions that will keep their company and team relevant and unstuck. So seek uniquely better, don't be held back by the prevailing model, and listen to outsiders. I hope that was helpful. If you have questions or if you want to learn more about the services, training and speaking services that I offer, simply email me at ryan@ryan-jenkins.com. If you want to learn more about having content like this rolled into a digital course that you could put in your LMS or distribute widely to your team, simply visit synklx.com to learn more about how we can help with that. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day.